Breaking news, ladies and gentlemen. Breaking news. Running Back Nation, what is good? It is your boy DJ Sweat, Running Back Philly. No frauds, no fanboys, no intros. Algo gang, do your thing. Hit the like button. Fill the comments with whatever you want. Breaking news. The Philadelphia 76ers sign Montrezl Harrell to a 2-year deal. Here it is from your boy Woj. ESPN sources. Free agent center Montrezl Harrell is signing 2-year deal with the Philadelphia 76ers, including a player option. Harrell brings more toughness to his team searching for it this offseason. You don't say. He was 6th man of the year with Doc Rivers, Sam Cassell in 2019 and 2020 with the Clippers. That's an interesting point that Woj made right there, too. I didn't think about that. Thank you for that, Woj. Woj adds to his tweet, Harrell had charges of marijuana trafficking and reduced to a misdemeanor possession in a Madison County courthouse recently. Charge will be expunged from his record after 12 months if Harrell gets in no further legal trouble. James Harden played a part in bringing Harrell to Philadelphia too, both with his contract creating roster flexibility. Shout out to James Harden. Thank you, sir. And recruiting him to take on the role of backup center with the Sixers. They have a history together with the Rockets. A lot of points there Woj made, man. A lot of points there. Now, the first thing I thought of was, we talked about Montrezl Harrell a lot this offseason. His name came up from time to time in discussing what we do, what players we sign, what direction we go in. And every single time his name came up, I laughed about it because the dude got caught with 3 pounds of marijuana in his car. And I said, that's a distribution level of marijuana. He's in trouble. He's never going to play ball again. I thought he was booked. I don't know the details of the court case and how he got it reduced to a misdemeanor. I'm glad he did. But listen, I just want to say this. Let's spark one up right now for Montrezl Harrell, all right? Let's spark one up in the name of Montrezl Harrell signing with the Philadelphia 76ers and in the name of Montrezl Harrell defeating the justice system that has been jailing people for marijuana for way too long. I just want to throw that out there. 2 great things happened as far as I'm concerned. Somebody had 3 pounds of marijuana in their car and got away with it. And signed with the Sixers. That's my take on that, first of all, okay? Second of all, I think, what does this mean for Paul Reed and Charles Bassey, right? Because a lot of people think, and I thought, I go back and forth with this, I thought those two should have played more minutes last season. Obviously, they should have played over DeAndre Jordan. They should have played over Paul Millsap. Doc Rivers was out of his damn mind for even considering that. And playing Paul Millsap for 17 straight minutes against Giannis Antetokounmpo. We're not going to go there. So Daryl doesn't sign, Dwight Howard's name was floating around. Hassan Whiteside's name was floating around. Daryl doesn't sign a veteran who's been absolutely trash lately out of fear that Doc Rivers will probably play him way too much. You know what I'm saying? So we're sitting back here saying maybe he's rolling with Paul Reed. Maybe Daryl Morey's sitting back saying, Paul Reed and Charles Bassey, I drafted them. Now, damn it, Doc, you need to play those guys. So we thought kind of that's what Daryl Morey was going to do. But then you add in James Harden being part of recruiting Montrez, and the fact that Montrez has still been a very valuable or contributing part of NBA teams recently. So he's not totally washed. So I think Daryl saw the opportunity, and he said, hey, listen, if our guy beats these charges and gets away with having 3 pounds of marijuana in his car, we're signing him day one. And he's showing up with 3 pounds in his locker, gifted from Josh Harris to Montrezl Harrell. Congratulations and welcome. How many weed jokes can I make? No, but I really love it. I really love it, and not just for the fact that, Paul Reed, Charles Bassey, kind of question marks. Bassey looked atrocious in Summer League. Paul Reed's always, an energy guy. But I think Montrez is really Paul Reed with experience. Paul Reed with NBA playoff experience. Paul Reed with a lot of NBA experience. So similar player. Is going to play backup center. Is not a three-point shooter by any stretch of the imagination. Shot 25% last year. But a hustle guy. a hard worker, a tough dude, a rebounder, a dog that's going to get up in someone's grill, a dog that's going to play hard defense, and a guy that has a similar mentality to a PJ Tucker, a guy that just wants to win, and as long as there's a beating heart inside his chest, he's not going to stop fighting. Fighting for the ball or physically fighting. You know what I mean? And that leads me to my next point. When the Sixers season ended, we sat up here for weeks and we said, this team is soft. The number one thing this team needs is toughness. We watched James Harden get his ass kicked by PJ Tucker in the NBA playoffs, and Daryl Morey went and got PJ Tucker. Overpaid for him, but got him. And now he does it again, adding another tough dog mentality type of player in Montrezl Harrell. So shout out to Daryl for witnessing what the weakness was for the Philadelphia 76ers, which was actual physical weakness, and saying, I'm going to go out and get tough guys. I'm going to go out and get some dogs. And he signed PJ Tucker and Montrezl Harrell. Do you know how much different the locker room, the energy on the court, do you know how much different this team's identity is with those two guys on this roster? You added two absolute dogs to this roster. So I got to shout out Daryl Morey for doing his thing this offseason. And then, of course, the DeAnthony Melton trade, getting a bucket getter off of the bench. This team is very much improved from the team they were last season. And they would have beat the Heat if Embiid didn't get his face broken by that scrub up in Toronto. But this team is very much improved. They added some absolute dogs this offseason. I am very, very excited for this. You guys give me all your thoughts and comments in the comments. Give me all your thoughts and opinions in the comments. Algo Gang, be sure to do your thing. Hit the like button on the video. Flood the comments. Put your favorite emoji in there if you don't have anything to say. It doesn't matter. It's all for the algo. The Sixers signed Montrezl Harrell. We got some dogs. We're coming into next season, and I'm speaking it into existence. Joel Embiid's going to be healthy into the playoffs for the first time in his career. James Harden's going to be back to prime time James Harden. Tyrese Maxey's going to take another leap forward in year 3 and be an all-star level player. The 76ers have a big 3, and now they have some veteran dogs coming off the bench in PJ Tucker and Montrezl Harrell. And you got the Anthony Melton coming off the bench. I'm telling you, the roster outside of the top 2 or 3 guys was trash. It just was. There's Shake Miltons of the world, the Furkan Korkmazes of the world, the George Niangs. These are not NBA playoff level players. They're just not. So Daryl knows that, and he went out and did something about it, and I couldn't be happier about it, man. Thank you guys for tuning in. As always, hit the like button, subscribe if you're brand new. I'll catch you guys on the next one, man. Woo! Go Sixers.